Hi, I'm Annie. This is Books with Annie, and today we are going to be picking out my November TBR. I use this TBR prompt jar to help me narrow down my options for each month. This month it's going to be just a little different because I am trying to work through my 25 and 2025 and my self-destructing TBRs. I'm not doing too well. I think it's 20 books exactly, maybe. Let me see, I made a spinner wheel. Yeah, 20 options. So, what we're gonna do today is we are going to spin my spinner wheel as well as pick out prompts. So, I usually do 13 pulls. I'm gonna try to make as many of the prompts that I pull from here work with my 25 and 2025 and my self-destructing TBR, but if we need to, we'll just spin my little wheel. Actually, let's do that first. So 13. I'll go ahead and do 3 spins and then 10 pulls. I think that'll work. So, first one, let's see what we get. When You Were Everything. I think that's by Ashley Woodfolk. Okay, let's do the second one, and I'll grab the books in just a second. Sweet Bitter. Okay, it's been on so many TBRs and I just haven't gotten to it. And then let's see what else. Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. Okay. So let me go grab those 3 books and we can get started with our pulls. My cat just stepped right in front of me as I was walking and got upset that I kicked him, even though he moved right in front of my foot, but it's fine. Okay. Also, if I keep touching my hair, it's because I just cut it like 2 weeks ago and I'm still getting used to it, so I just like keeps throwing me off. But also, do you like my sweatshirt? It's my favorite. I live in it. I'm also wearing my Baby Hates t-shirt. Love Magnolia Parks. Okay, anyway, these are the 3 books that we chose from the spinner wheel. So we have Sweet Bitter by Stephanie Danler, Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda by Becky Albertalli, and then When You Were Everything by Ashley Woodfolk. So we'll keep those right there, and then we'll pull 10 prompts. Let's see. With this one. Odd page number. So really all I have to do is pick a book that I really want to read and check to see if it has an odd page number. Immediately I'm gonna go for Mate by Ali Hazelwood, see if this has an odd page number. Nope, even. Oh, I need to be using my 25 and 2025 and my self-destruct. So let's pop that back out. Charlie Method. This one ends on an odd page number, so that's definitely a contender. I haven't read The Ravens from my October TBR, which you never even saw anyway. And I really want to read this in the fall this year. This would also work. We'll check Turtles all the way down as well. No, that's an even number. So out of these 2, I think for this prompt, I'm going to choose The Ravens by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page. I absolutely love this cover, and the back cover is stunning. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a bunch of ravens and they're just so pretty. But this is about a witchy sorority, I think, and it's so fun. Well, I think it's going to be fun, but yeah, that's on the TBR. All right. Let's go with this one. Let's see. Sweet Dedication. Okay, again, I feel like I should go with things that are on this list. It's not sweet, but it's funny. None of the books on my list have a sweet dedication, so let's, I guess, try to continue series. Nope. Okay, this one says For the Survivors, and I have to be honest, I've looked through a lot of books and this is the sweetest thing I've seen. So I think I'm gonna go with Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh, which is terrifying. So this is the 6th book in the Boys of Tommen series. Well, some books are following different couples, and this one is going to be, they're all really hard to read. So there's a lot of trigger warnings. Check them all, please. But the stories, the found family, the friendships, the relationships, it's all just beautiful and it's worth the pain. So yeah, I would recommend this series if you think you can handle it. And yeah, excited and nervous to be adding that to the TBR, to be completely honest. Okay, let's go with, I think this is 2. Let's read both and see what we want to do. Okay, so this one says Sprayed Edges, and then this one says Weapon on cover. Sprayed Edges. You can't read that. And then this one says other one. Okay, what if we could combine the two? Okay, I think for this one I'm gonna do Sprayed Edges, and I'm gonna do If We Ever Meet Again by Anna Huang. This was her first series that she wrote, I think, and I don't really know very much about it, but I am excited to get to it because I've enjoyed pretty much everything she's written previously. Yeah, I think she falls in love with her best friend's boyfriend, but then falls for somebody else. So it might be fake dating, it might be love triangle. It's gonna be messy. I'm here for it. Let's go with this one. Illustrated cover. Okay, let's see. Oh, Mate by Ali Hazelwood. I don't have to look at my other options. I'm sure there are some, but this is the book that I'm gonna read. So this is the second book after Bride, and it's such a fun first book that I am surprised I haven't read this yet. It came out October 7th, and it's October 26th when I'm filming this, and I just haven't picked it up yet, but I'm very excited too. So that's on the TBR. This one. Scout pick. I don't really use Fable actually, so I'm not gonna use that prompt. All right, let's pull again. Go with this one. Oh, this is 2. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have Rory Gilmore or YA. So Rory Gilmore would be something off of the Rory Gilmore reading list, which is mostly classic literature, which I'm not in the mood for. So we're gonna go with YA. I could go with like a classic YA fantasy. I could go with continuing a series. Could go with Sunrise on the Reaping, although all of those options would be wonderful. We're gonna go with Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. This is on my, I think it's on my self-destruct TBR, which I need to get to, and I believe it has really good OCD or anxiety representation, so I'm very intrigued to read this story, and I've heard that it's John Green's like best book, so yeah, I'm hopeful, and I'm like 90% sure that it is YA. I think I don't know. All right. I'm just going off of the assumption that I'm just going off of the assumption that every other book of his is YA. Okay, multi-POV. I wrote multi, but it could be 2 people. It could be more than 2. It doesn't have to be 3 and up or anything like that. So for multi-POV, we're gonna go with The Triley Method by Elle Kennedy. This is the 3rd in her Campus Diaries series. So first it was Off Campus, then Briar U, and then Campus Diaries. So this book is following Charlotte, Will, and Beckett, and it is their relationship. And I'm very excited to get to this. I cannot believe I have not read it yet because it came out the beginning of the year, I think. I love Elle Kennedy. I've read most of the books that she's put out, and I've enjoyed most of the ones that I've read. There have been a few that I've either DNF'd or given 1 star, but those are like very rare for her. And it's a hockey romance, so very exciting stuff. I'll go with this one. Before 2023. I can't remember if I meant published before 2023. I bought before 2023. I don't know what I meant, but we'll go with published before 2023, which I feel like a lot of my books on my list would count. Let's see about this month. Okay, so based on these options and based on my current TBR, I don't know what I want to go with, actually. I I think I'm gonna go with Loveless by Alice Oseman for this because I have been trying to read her entire backlist for quite a while, and I just had this one and I was born for this, and that's it. So I'm gonna read this. This is about Georgia, who I believe is asexual, and she might even be aromantic. So it'll be something that I've never read about, and I'm interested to see what that looks like. And it was published in 2020, so okay. Let's see, hope it's a good one. It's kind of completely unfolded, but that's fine. Published in August. I made this because of my birthday is in August. I don't like this prompt. I don't know why I made it. I know why I made it, but I don't like it. So I'm just gonna go to my Goodreads. Let me record. I'll go to my Goodreads and go based on publishing date, I guess. And then go with reverse. We can check out this August. I'm trying to think of what I know was published recently. Wait. Okay. I will be reading Breaking Point by Mads Rafferty. I have been seeing her talk about her book, this one specifically, all of her books, but this one specifically for a while, and it just sounds so good. I love hockey romance, so Breaking Point, I can't wait. She said it's high emotional stakes, so that'll be super fun. So excited for that. Okay. Alrighty. Go with this one. Romance. Very vague. Love that. Okay. Romance, romance, romance. I think I'm going to go with one that I have not been able to get to this month that was on my TBR for October that, again, you didn't see. And that is Wildcard by Elsie Silver. This series is all about single dads, and I love that trope. And yeah, can't wait. It's also ex-boyfriend's father, which will be really entertaining. So here for the drama. Okay, and last prompt is this one. Read it or not. Okay, I'm not actually planning on doing that this month, so put that back and draw again. Go with this one. Oh, this is multiple. Okay, so we'll read both to see. Higher or lower. I'm not playing that. Building on cover. We're gonna go with building on cover, and I'll show you. Okay. What do I want to do? Yeah, okay, so none of the books on my fall TBR have a building on the cover, and that's all I'm picking from, so. We'll do this one. And that says, I don't have any. Like, not even just on the cart, on my shelves at all. It says author has the same initials, and my initials are AL. So, we'll try this one. least favorite trope. Okay, so my least favorite trope is unexpected pregnancy or love triangle. And I don't think any of these have that. Okay, let's try again. Okay, softy enough. That's so much easier. As much as I don't want to try again. What? Actually, let's just do this. Addicted to You by Kristen Becker Ritchie. I think when I first read this book, I didn't realize how much I love toxic relationships depicted in fiction. So I just couldn't get through this, I guess. But yeah, I didn't get it, but now I get it. So I hope that I can try again with that one. And my goodness, this is a big hefty TBR. So let's, I guess, go through it again. So let me see if I can hold this up for you because it's actually pretty crazy. Okay, but yeah. So let's go through it. So published in August, this is my ebook. I actually do own the ebook, which we are reading Breaking Point by Mads Rafferty. Awesome. And then we have Addicted to You, which we picked for Softy Enough. And then Wild Card we chose for romance. Loveless was publication before 2023. The Charlie Method was multi-POV, right? I think. Yeah. Turtles All the Way Down for YA. Mate, which was for illustrated cover. If We Ever Meet Again, which was for sprayed edges, which they're sprayed. And then Releasing 10, which was for Sweet Dedication. The Ravens for Odd Page Number. And then we have our 3 books that we chose by my spinner wheel. And you might be wondering what other books are on my spinner wheel that I got to choose. And that would be The Ravens, Turtles All the Way Down, The Charlie Method, Loveless, and Addicted to You. So in total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the books on my November TBR are on that spinner wheel. So we're down to 12 more books. How many of those books am I actually going to have to get rid of? Because if I don't read my self-destructing books, I have to unhaul them because I've had them for so long. That would be Dear Haiti, Love Elaine, Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda, When You Were Everything, Turtles All the Way Down, The Black Flamingo, and Permanent Record. So, 3. But that's okay. But this is a very stacked TBR. I'm so excited to get to these books, and yeah, it's gonna be a good November. Listen, I've been going through it this year when it comes to reading and being motivated to film and do all the things. And I keep saying, oh, this month will be better. Oh, this month I'm gonna put out more videos. Oh, this month I'll be more consistent. Girl, you haven't posted anything since September? August? I don't even know. But here's the thing. I'm really gonna try this month. Try. I can't promise anything, but I'm also like a million books behind on my Goodreads goal, so I gotta pick it up. So if you're interested and you think maybe you have more faith in me than I do at this very moment, and you think maybe I might post more content, stay tuned. I'd love to have you, and I really do want to grow my channel, and I really do want to be more consistent. It's just full-time job and everything else going on just with life. It's hard. But anyway, all that to say, if you like this video, give it a like. And if you'd like to see more content from me, please stick around and subscribe. I'd love to have you here. Bye.